welcome back to my channel. So in this videos we are going to discuss the core Java interview questions. So let's start with variables in Java. So we have certain types of variables. In this video we'll be concentrating on local variables in Java, and let's see practically how local variables are declared. Coming back to our Eclipse editor, I have a core Java practice project already created, and in that project I have added a package called variables, and I have added a class local. So let's create a class A, for example, or class test. And in class test we have a method void a. I'll declare a variable a equal to 10. And I'm printing value of a on my screen. Let's create object of class test. T equal to new test. If I try to call the method and execute this, you will be able to see that whatever a method has print statement, it is being printed on the console screen with the value of a variable. Now I have declared this a variable inside my test class. Let's create one more class called as class B, and B equal to 100, for example. Let's call this method and execute our program. So value of a and b are printed. A is declared in method a and b variable is declared in method b. So these are local variables. The scope of this variable is inside method a only. So if I try to access this out of let's say if I try to access the same variable here once again, then it won't allow me. You can see we are able to see an error. It is saying that create local variable a. The way we have created a local variable b, it is saying us to create a local variable a because it is unable to identify a. We haven't declared variable a in this block. So the block b or the method b where we have declared our b variable, we haven't declared a. A is declared in the above method. So the scope of a is from this opening curly braces to this closing curly brace, and the scope of b variable is from this opening curly braces to closing curly braces. So that's the reason this is local variable, called as local variable, because I'm not able to call this in a different method inside the same class. So inside test class we have created two different methods, and inside each method we have created two different variables. But as we have declared the variables inside method, we are not able to access the variable outside of the method. So let's say if I declare this variable here, okay, let's say 0 for example. Now the error is gone because I have declared the variable a inside a class and not inside a method. Inside a method we have already declared it, but inside a class we have declared it. So the error is gone now, and now b method is able to identify b method is able to identify variable a. Now let's see the output. So as we can see, first a method is executed because we are calling a method first with the object. Secondly, b method is getting executed, it is printing the b variable value, and now a is the class variable here because we have declared in the class. It is not trying to access the variable inside a, instead it is accessing something which we have declared at class level, and that's the reason it is printing 0. So basically local variables are those variables which are declared inside a method block, and the scope of those variables are inside a method only. You cannot access those local variable outside that particular method area. Now the area here is the block A is having this particular area, and it is accessible inside this particular block only, and for block B it's this area where B variable is accessible. That's all about local variable, guys. Thanks all.